salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys spending some time with me today. Thought I would do a nice, fun, short video and just do my weekly picks for week number 2. Throw out what I'm thinking about each game. And that way, once I screw it all up, you can come back and make fun of me. We all have a good laugh about it. I'm trying to bring you guys fresh and new content. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about it. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out so very much. So I'm gonna start with the Chiefs over the Chargers, which happened on Thursday night. I had the Chiefs 38-35. Wasn't quite that high scoring, but the Chiefs were able to pull it out. Mahomes honestly did not look that great, but the defense was able to turn the tides, and I just certainly hope that Justin Herbert is okay. I have the Browns overtaking the Jets, and it's basically a different year, same Jets. Zach Wilson's return could certainly change things, but it's gonna be rough for them until he returns, and this Browns defense is the real deal. Detroit is going to beat Washington this week. The Lions were feisty in week 1, and they should have beaten a Philly team that is now going to win that NFC East title walking away. They get another chance at the division, and they come through with it while biting on a few kneecaps. Next up, I have the Saints over the Bucks. This is basically Tom Brady's last unconquered quest. The Saints defense, it gets the best of him here once again with a slightly banged up group of playmakers for Tampa Bay. I have the Panthers overtaking the Giants. This is the best running back matchup of the week. It's going to be really fun to watch. For me, this is as close to a pick'em game as you can possibly get, but I'm gonna lean Panthers because they have the better quarterback, the better running back, and the better wide receiver. For the New England and Pittsburgh game, I have the Steelers in this one. Even without TJ Watt, I do not see the Patriots being able to move the ball much against this defense, and 80% of Najee is going to be enough, and he's likely gonna get some help in the passing game as well. But if you love offense, this game is not for you. I have the Colts overtaking the Jags, and I am not gonna lie, the Colts were semi-embarrassing in week 1, and it would not surprise me if this game was tight into the 4th quarter, but at the end, I think Indy ends up pulling away. The Ravens over the Dolphins is my next pick, and even though Baltimore doesn't yet have their RB1, maybe Dobbins is able to play a little bit, they still have a ferocious defense for the Finns to contend with. This is going to be another one that goes down to the wire, but I'm going to take the Ravens because of Lamar. I am, however, secretly hoping that Tua can win me over. The Rams get back on track. They clip the Falcons. They just were not prepared to deal with the intensity that Buffalo brought to the table in opening weekend, but they have plenty to give this year, and a home matchup with Atlanta is just what the doctor ordered. The Rams are going to remind us of how great they can be when everything is clicking. I also think the San Francisco 49ers rebound and beat the Seahawks. We are throwing last week out the window. It does not count. San Francisco is going to look like a different squad on a real NFL field, and Seattle is going to be absolutely spent after putting everything they had into beating Russ. I also have a low-key feeling that Trey Lance has a coming out party in this game. I think the Bengals are going to embarrass the Cowboys, and after the way they lost last week, I anticipate Cincinnati is going to keep their foot on the pedal and never let up. Dallas probably would not have been able to beat the Bengals with Dak, but without him, they have no chance. Their best bet is to try to keep this one within 2 scores and leave the game with their pride. Broncos over the Texans is my next pick. There was so much to dislike last week from Denver that I do not know where to start, but I'm going to give it a try. Russ needs to be better. Javonte Williams needs to hold on to the friggin' ball, and Nathaniel Hackett needs to prove that he can actually hack it. The defense also has to play with a little more intensity and urgency. Now, I think 3 out of 4 of those things are going to happen, but that 64-yard field goal nonsense still leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Up next is the Raiders and Cardinals game. I think that Vegas holds off Arizona. They get their first win of the year, but Arizona is going to look so much better than they did last week. They are missing Nuke a lot. It would certainly help if Rondale Moore was healthy. The Packers are up next. I think they absolutely crush the Bears. They're going to get right. Although I think the Packers could struggle if they're unable to run the ball when they want to. However, the defense is good enough to make it difficult on Justin Fields all day, and the Packers cruise. Buffalo against the Titans is my next pick, and I have the Bills absolutely demolishing Tennessee. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to pick the Bills to lose a game, but it is certainly not this week against a Titans team that looked pitiful in the second half against the Giants. And the final game that I'm picking is the Vikings, Eagles, and I wonder who I'm going with after week 1 against Green Bay. How could I pick anyone other than Minnesota? Green Bay was a popular NFC champion pick, and the Lions, who the Eagles played, were a popular choice to land a top 5 pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. The Vikings go 2-0 and cement their place as one of the NFC teams to beat. And that'll do it. All I got for you guys. Hope you liked the content. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Hit the button, drop a like, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any of the great content that I have coming out. Weekly videos are coming to you guys to get you all the information you need so you can crush your opponents and get those dubs. This is Relentless Press. I am your host, Abriam Opatz, and we'll see you next time.